Welcome to Grow With Angie. I'm Angie and I'm going to give you an update today on my deep water culture tub. If you have not seen the video where I do the unboxing and the setup, I will link that in the description below. If you are new to this channel, I want to explain really quickly that hydroponic growing to me is new within the last year. I started with one of the big iHarvest units behind me and then got a second. Then I went into deep water culture, a little cracky, and an arrow garden. So if you're interested in following along, please subscribe to the channel and we can grow together. So the update on the deep water culture tub, I am absolutely loving this thing. For $30, this was probably one of the best investments I made, and I'm really looking at possibly getting more. The only problem with having this is there are no grow lights, where other kits, the ones behind me, my arrow garden, they come with grow lights included. So you do have to figure out some way to do grow lights and make a grow light bar or something to hang your grow light on, which I also have a video on that, which I will link in the description as well down below. What I've done right now is started growing cilantro. I have kind of changed my process from day one until now. When I first started with this grow tub, it came with the rock wool. Now, I'm not a big fan of rock wool in this type of a growing situation, but I do love the rock wool sheets when I'm doing microgreens. I went back to my rapid rooters and they are doing really well. You can also see that I am now using the clay pebbles. But look at this root growth. My root is amazing. It is very white and very clean and just doing phenomenally well, much better than I ever thought they would do. A couple of tricks that I have learned doing this, growing lettuces and now doing the cilantro, is I do like to leave one spot open and plug it with one of these foam covers that you can also purchase off of Amazon. This way I have a spot open that I can use one of my meters for. This will test my ECs, my pHs, and I can easily stick it down in the hole and check to see what my levels are at. When I first started growing using the rapid rooter, I was using my beloved reflective covers. I think this really helped getting them started and keeping the algae out of the tub. But as the plant started to grow, I started using the clay pebbles, which really helps to stabilize the plant. On this really big one, I have used some toothpicks at the beginning to get it to grow upward and not fall over. And once it got a good root base, it just stands up on its own and the toothpicks probably aren't needed anymore. Now, another little trick with the cilantro, this one is grown from seed. Started fresh, seed out of the packet, and it was growing really well. But I wanted to increase my cilantro and increase it quickly. So I went to the grocery store and I bought a cilantro plant from just the main produce section where it's already grown. I pulled it apart into sections, I rinsed off the root, got rid of the dirt, and started the cilantro. You can see the root from this one is quite a bit behind growth in the one that I started from the seed. And I don't know if it's just because it hasn't been in the deep water culture quite as long as the other one, but these over here are a little bit slower in growth. There's also a color difference on the leaves. I can tell the one that I started from seed really has a bigger, a brighter green leaf. And I don't know if it's because it started out with a balanced pH and balanced nutrients. What I'm using in the water is this Maxi-Grow, and I'm also using pH down because the water that I use is well water just from my tap, and I have a natural high pH, so I have to make sure that my pH is low enough for what the cilantro likes. Also, I'm using a squirt or two of the hydrogen peroxide, and that is also helping with good healthy roots and no algae. When you purchase one of these kits, it comes with everything. It comes with the net cups, it comes with the rock wool, which I said I had swapped out. It comes with the clay pebbles, and there is an air stone inside, so that is plugged in. If you want to see the full setup of that, again, look at that other video where I show in detail how I put this together. Another great tip with these is to always have a pitcher of water off onto the side that already has your balanced food. So your nutrient food and your pH levels are totally balanced out. And then when your tub needs water, you can go ahead and just add some in, and it's already mixed and balanced, and it will mix and balance and level out with what is inside the tub. I have noticed that the water level on the side is a great indication of the water inside of the tub, and I like to keep it about halfway. What that does is it encourages your roots to only be half in water, and then the rest of the root is getting the air and the oxygen that it needs, and it doesn't get too wet. These are so easy to clean. It is a different beast than the ones behind me, where you really have to take them apart if you're gonna do a deep clean, or if your water in a big, large unit gets way out of whack with your pH and your nutrients. In something like this, you can just easily remove the lid, and then you can take the tub over to the sink and dump it out and replace it, rinsing everything really well. And if you have a big pitcher of water already balanced out, you can just quick add that and then make another pitcher of water for a later time or a refill. I have been so happy with this. I really want to get more and try and figure out how I can put them on a big roller rack and have some grow lights on top of them, because who doesn't want to grow more? I highly recommend this deep water culture, and it's going great. We will catch you on the next episode of Grow with Angie.